Today, I'm going to be showing you guys how to install your mods for Minecraft and allocate more RAM before you hop into a server. Two very crucial steps if you plan on playing with friends. Right now I have a server through Apex Hosting, not a sponsor, but I'm going to be showing you guys anyway how it all works. Now, through Apex, there are a bunch of different mod loaders. You can go with any one of them. I choose Curse Forge, so all my mods are all Forge based. And I do have a Minecraft server version 1.16.5. Just gonna click into here real quick. Now, Curse Forge actually makes it a lot easier to install mods through their front page. So if you want to install mods, you can literally go up over here to add more content, click on it, and then it pulls up every single mod that you could imagine. You can search through here and find, I don't know, Gecko Lib, which is basically a background mod to allow other mods to run. Same thing as Architecture API. These two are basically those background mods for just certain mods, and normally whenever you're going through mods it should tell you that you're missing this mod and this mod, or the mod will tell you, hey, you kind of need this to allow this to run. So it can actually show you also what the mods do as you look down here on the bottom left of the mods. So it says it's a part of mods, and this is an API and library, and it gives map and information. So just enough items, or JEI, which I use on my server, basically allows you to see all the items that are craftable and shows you all the recipes and ways to make them, which is a really cool mod. This mod should be in just about every one of your servers. Another thing you want to make sure of is that your mods are the same version of what version of Minecraft you're playing on. So you got to make sure that it's 1.16.5. I think you can go older as well if the 1.16.5 doesn't work. So if you're having an issue with 1.16.5, you can go down a version. You can go down a version, and that should work just as well. You can't go any newer because everything needs to be up to date. If you try to go any newer, it just won't work. Okay. Moving on from here. Now, if you wanted to, you could go through Curse Forge, their website. Now, through the website, and honestly, I feel like I personally use the website more whenever you're searching for mods. So I'm going to search for JEI, and that's just enough items. It's going to come up to the top here. You can see that it's up to date with 1.20.1. Oh, 1.21.1. So it's up to date with one of the newer versions of Minecraft. If you wanted to find an older version, just go over here, click files. You have all game versions, and you can scroll down. You can see that it goes all the way down to 1.8, which is an older version of Minecraft. Honestly, not many people play older version of Minecraft because of all the new items. But you can also not just choose like the game version, you can also choose your mod loader, which is awesome. So JEI works for Forge, Fabric, and NeoForge, along with other mods if you choose a different mod. So basically, if you go to download your mods, so I'm in game version 1.16.5. my mod loader is Forge. I'm gonna do, most of the time I want to do the release version. Sometimes the beta versions of things can have their quirks, so most of the time I'll go with the release, and I'll just click on download file with the three dots over here. Once you click on download file, it's going to take you to another thing. It's going to say still downloading manually. That's because they say, hey, we have an app, you can do it from the app. And honestly, the app does make things a lot easier. Now, as you can see over here, it has downloaded. I'm not going to mess with that right now. I'm going to show you, whenever you go back into Curse Forge, you have this right here. Now, you're probably wondering, how do I get that mod that I just downloaded into here? What you're going to do is you're going to go up here to the 3 dots. You're going to click on Open Folder. When you open the folder, it's going to bring up all the configs, crash reports, everything that you could need for this server. And there is going to be a folder called mods. You're going to double left click that. And you can see all the mods that are right here are in this folder. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take the mod that you just downloaded, JEI. You're going to take it and drag it over into the folder. You can do it that way, or if you wanted to do a little bit of searching, you could open up your file explorer and go and find it and drag it from that. I just find it to be a lot easier if you just open up the same the tab for whatever search engine you're using. You can go through, you can click this, drag it over here. I'm not going to put it in here because I already have it. You're going to drag it over here. And then that should be how you add mods into your mods folder. Now again, I'm going to say you got to make sure that all of these are the same version. If they're not the same version, it will not work. You could go older for some of them. I don't recommend it. I would try to stick with 1.16.5 if you are playing with that version of Minecraft itself. So after you have all of your mods installed, you know, it looks very nice, very clean. You're very excited to play your new world. You're going to go into play. And it's going to load up. Alright, so once you hit this page, you are going to stop real quick. You're not going to press play. Depending on how much RAM you have, and one good way to search how much RAM you have is just hitting the Windows key and searching about PC. Once you search up about PC, it is going to bring up a window, and in that window you're going to see installed RAM. Now I have 32 gigs of RAM installed in my computer. Whenever you go in onto this page, you're going to go up to the top left, click installations. You're going to find the installation that you guys are playing on, not the latest release. It's going to be the one below or above that. And then you're going to go over here to the 3 dots, click edit, more options. All right. And then right here at JVM arguments, you're going to see XMX 4096M and then XMS 256M. What you're going to do is you are going to change these two numbers to half of the RAM that you have. So I have 32 gigs, so I'm going to change both of these to 12. So it's going to be 12. And then at the end, we're not using the M, we're going to use gigabytes. So it's going to be 12G, 12 gigs. It's going to be the same for the next one, 12 gigs. You want to make sure that it has a fluent rate between both arguments. So it's going to be 12 gigs on each side. That's for 32 gigs of RAM. If you have 16, you're going to use 8. If you have 8, you're going to use 4. And if you do have 8 gigs, it's time to upgrade. Not really. Depending on what mods you run, you might need more RAM. If you have too many mods, you're definitely going to need a lot of RAM just to run everything, and everything needs to run smoothly. I know that I need to have my 32 gigs just so that Minecraft runs to its top performance. After you're done with that, you can hit save in there. So you can come down here, hit save after you've changed these two. Come down here, hit save, and then you play. And it's going to load up. might take a minute. And you can see I have my little FPS counter up here. This is a part of another program that I have for my camera, and it shows me FPS and the time and play time and the network running, which is pretty cool. Also, it shows my CPU temps and what percentage of my CPU it's using. After this loads up real quick, I'm gonna maximize this window, and right along here you can see I have the Pixelmon mod installed. Good mod, I really enjoy it. Just about after that you should be good to plan your server. So I hope you guys enjoyed this small little tutorial video on how to install your mods and allocate more RAM before you hop into your server, or just playing single player in general. It helps a lot. It makes things run smoothly. You no longer have any issues. Like, I run shaders in my worlds, and having more RAM just makes everything so much better. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys like this video, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And without further ado, I will see you all next time. Later.